So without a labor union, you don't have a contract. One of the questions we get all the time is, what rights do I have in the workplace? Well, frankly, not too many if you don't have a labor union. Now, I'm not going to get into issues about workers that are under 18. There are some protections for them. Obviously, you know child labor laws, but there's also some break times and other things. But as an adult, you're covered mainly by the Fair Labor Standards Act, OSHA safety laws, the Family Medical Leave Act, perhaps the Americans with Disabilities Act, and some other laws, civil rights laws to ensure that you're not discriminated against, age discrimination laws. Those have different levels of coverage based on the size of your employer and the issues that are there. But they're really not that expansive. So a lot of people that I will talk with will often say, well, aren't I guaranteed a break by law? The answer as an adult is no. You're not guaranteed breaks, lunches, you're not guaranteed holiday pay, you're not guaranteed seniority, you're not guaranteed anything. All you're guaranteed is these minimal protections against overtime that's not paid and the minimum wage and some safety things and a few of the other things that I mentioned. Perhaps the most important law you're covered by in the private sector that you're not aware of is the National Labor Relations Act. That law is the law that was passed in 1935 that gives the authorization for forming, joining a union, but it also covers workers who are not in a union as long as there's two or more working together on an issue of wages, hours, and working conditions. You're protected by that law too. So you can act as a union without forming a union. In the long run, it's not beneficial, but it will help you in the short term to win those games that you need in the workplace if you do it with two or more on wages, hours, and working conditions, so keep that in mind. Now, this is pretty general about the law. You definitely want to contact an attorney or a local labor union if you need some assistance, and we'll be happy to point you in the right direction.